All right, so this is Caitlin McGivney with your stats on the Cowboys and Rangers. Typically, this will be a sports talk. As you can tell, I'm a Cowboy and Ranger fan. So recently, Dak Attack has been real with Dak Prescott becoming the fastest Cowboys DB in 51 games to reach 75 career pass touchdowns. Amari Cooper has been killing the game, receiving touchdowns in 3 consecutive games, longest streak of his career. Some history on him: he's had 10 rec touchdowns, are the most by any player in his first 12 games with the Cowboys since about 1970, at least. The second Dak Attack actually took place when Prescott had a 19 rush touchdown since he entered the NFL, which is the most by any quarterback since 2016. The Cowboys were 18-3 when Elliott had his 100 plus rush yards in a game. Cowboys have over 400 yards of offense and over 30 points in straight 4 games from last season. That was the longest streak in team history. Elliott rushed his 21st career in a 100-yard rushing game, the most of the NFL since 2016. Chris Jones had also blew by Mike Saxon 166 for the most punts down since the 20-yard line in Cowboys history. Cowboys have over 200 rush yards in consecutive games in the same season for the first time since weeks 2 and 3 of 2009. Vander also became the fastest Cowboys defender in 19 games to reach 200 career tackles. Elliott had 125 and Tony Pollard had 103 and became the 4th pair of Cowboys RBs in franchise history with over 100 rush yards in the same game. Prescott also had 246 yards and 2 touchdowns with an interception for passing. Elliott had 125 yards, no touchdowns, and averaged 6.6 for rushing. Prescott had 7 yards and 1 touchdown for rushing and averaged 3.5. On the receiving front, Jason Witten had 54 yards. Devin Smith had 39 yards. Amari Cooper had 88 yards and 2 touchdowns. Elliott had 14 yards. Blake Jarwin had 3 yards. Cowboys also have a total of 246 yards, which is pretty good. They had 3 fumbles from McCain, Grant, and Drake. They had 1 interception with McCain, and that was for 21 yards. They also had 1 sack from Tarleton. And their kicker was pretty good, and he had 2 for 3 for 33 yards. And their punter, Matt Hack, had 5 punts and averaged 43.8 with 62 yards. That was their overall stats for their game against the Dolphins this past Sunday. And now moving on to the Rangers. They've been playing their preseason, but last year their leading scorers were number 93, played middle forward with 74 points, and number 20 was left wing, Chris Krigler, with 52, and number 89 with 38 points, and that's their right wing. The leading goals were by the same 3 players, number 93 with 30 goals, number 20 with 28 goals, and number 89 with 21 goals. Their leading assists were number 93 with 44, which is their center forward, number 77, D'Angelo, with 26, and that he plays defense, and Kevin Shattenkirk, number 22, plays defense with 26 assists. In power plays, they had number 93 played center forward, with 11 power play goals. Number 20 was left wing with 7 power play goals, and number 89 right wing with 7 power play goals. For shorthanded goals, number 90, he plays center forward, which is 2 goals. Number 93 also plays center forward, 2, and Anderson, number 50, had 1. Overall, their time on the ice per game, their leading players. Brady had number 76. He plays defense. He averaged about 21 minutes and 14 seconds. Neil Ponick also plays defense. Number 4, 21 minutes and 9 seconds. And number 93, center forward, 21 minutes and 33 seconds. They all average around 20 minutes. Their face-off percentages for the top 3 were number 90, center forward, with 49.67%. Number 21, plays center forward, 48.42%, and Ryan Strome with number 16, 47.58%. Overall, I think they had a really good season. I think hopefully they'll play better. They've been getting their pretty kicked by the Devils recently in preseason. And once basketball starts, I'll probably start talking about basketball too. Thanks for listening.